All right, hi guys. Well, Rise of Iron is out. I know it's been a hectic kind of day. Bungie's having issues or was having issues towards the beginning of the release of Rise of Iron. It was kicking people out. So or you had to wait until you got let on. So right as of right now, midday Central Time, there isn't really much of an issue. Occasionally you do get booted here and there, but overall it's gotten better. So, anyways, I'm just here to kind of give you a rundown on some of the weapons that kind of have a potential role. So we're right here at the quartermaster, and in my opinion, these are my weapons that I would probably pick out. And this is something that you probably should look into. I suggest you look at all the roles, but for my pick, let's see, Crucible of Quartermaster. The ones that I have in my mind that are worth getting is the hand cannon. The hand cannon has a pretty good role. It's a pretty good rate of fire. This is pretty good rate of fire hand cannon. Uh, it's not one of those quicker rate of fires that kind of get outgunned sometimes, but if you get this, it has true sight, spray and play. Yeah, for 9 bullets, it kind of helps you get that weapon, reload quickly as possible. This weapon is good for PvP in my opinion. You got rifled barrel, increases the range. Look at that range increase, and then of course rangefinder. So overall, good weapon. I would definitely give this a try if you have the marks or looking for a gun to try out. This is coming from me. I'm not a big hand cannon person, but as of the last 3 months, I've decided to give them a go, and I've had quite a few hand cannons that I uh, decided to get. So this is definitely on my watch. I'm probably gonna get this once I kind of settle in on the game and see what else they got to offer. But as far as the Crucible that goes, and then which was the other one? Oh, the sniper rifle. Sniper rifle seems pretty good. I was having some talk with some friends, and apparently this is kind of falls into the FRD spear kind of um, what do you call it? Sniper rifle. So I would most definitely try this. Has short gaze, of course. Short gaze. I'll probably go with spray and play. Grenadier. It's for sniper. It's not that good. Probably some small bore, get some range, stability, and definitely the hand to hand. So give this a try. This is definitely a gun if you're like the FRD spear kind of uh, sniper. Give this a go. I would. Let's see. Let's go to another one that I saw is the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher seems to be decent. Out of all the rocket launchers I've seen so far on the vendors, there's probably something good to go. You got soft launch, which increases your velocity. That seems to be a way to go with this one. And but I don't really have a preference for this. And if you have Field Scout, that's if you need it. Perfect balance, can't go wrong with that. But they had cluster bombs got a definite buff, so I would definitely give this a go and kind of play around with it. I would probably use last resort. A perfect balance and cluster bombs, but that's just me for PvP. This is a PvP type of thing. So, yeah. So this is a definitely three that you should look into at least for now. The hand cannon, the sniper, and then the rocket launcher. All right. All right. So for New Monarchy. Let's see what we have. Executor Hidel. I've actually kind of looked at the weapons beforehand. There really isn't much anything that I would go with. This type of hand cannon, it's okay, but I would definitely go with the Crucible one. I mean, try it a shot, see if you like it. Some people like it. I do prefer. I do use some of these hand cannons. I used the last one, which would probably be that one. It seems to be kind of the similar rate of fire one. Most definitely, New Monarchy. I don't see anything that really stands out from the bunch. Uh, if for some reason, if you want a good shotgun for PVE, meaning like regular story, I would definitely buy this one. Full auto, hammer forged, something to kind of get you moving around. This is something that I would get. I mean, so far New Monarchy, I haven't really found anything worth getting off like that is a must. But definitely buy some packages, see if you get better rolls, and again, just try some of these weapons. But for now, if you really need to get something for PVE, go with the shotgun. I know there's a lot of New Monarchy fans out there. I'm one included. Well, I like all of the factions, but yeah. So definitely that is the only thing that I got for New Monarchy. All right, moving along for Dead Orbit, we have there's quite a few here that I kind of saw as, but the definitely one that's a must, and maybe you should try to get a better roll, yeah, better roll. But this shotgun falls under the Matador type, Matador 64. If you guys don't know what that gun, it's a year one shotgun. I don't know why I said handgun. Shotgun that really kind of a lot of people use, and for the most part it's very good shotgun to use. It falls under the conspiracy theory type of shotgun, party crasher, slow rate of fire, but definitely this one seems to be a decent rule. I would try to go better, try to get something like a rangefinder. I'm not right. This one has rangefinder. I mean rifled barrel. So try to get a better roll. But for now, this one seems to be a decent roll. I would definitely. This is a must. You must look into if you want to be competitive, or at least try to get a good decent shotgun for PvP. That means the Crucible. All right. So this is something that you should get. Let's see. Moving on, we have the Scout's decent. I mean, good PVE scout, perfect balance. Yeah, most definitely this is something for like PVE purpose scout to use, you know, if you're doing strikes or whatever. So that seems to be good. This is something that I've really wanted to look into. It seems to be a fusion rifle. If you're one of those that likes fusion rifles, I would definitely try to look into this one. This roll seems to be decent. Of course, you could always go better for these rolls. So if you're doing a dead orbit, this is something you should look into. Look for the rolls. If you're not too sure about the rolls, upgrade it. Go to the Crucible, try it out. That's always been my philosophy. So try it out. This is definitely one you should get. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it. I don't really have anything else. The auto rifle's decent roll. But I mean, if you're gonna use an auto rifle right now, the one to go with is Monte Carlo. It seems to be on fire right now, so I would definitely use that one. So, if you need to, these two from Dead Orbit, the fusion rifle and the shotgun, seem to be a good guns to go with. I've already kind of, like I said, I've already kind of pre-looked at these. These are guns that I think are worth looking into. Nothing. I'm not saying that some of these other guns are not useful, but for right now, if you're just wanting to spend some marks, these are some weapons that you should get. So right now, off the bat, this fusion rifle. Fusion rifle has rangefinder, perfect balance, knee pads, accelerated coils, and hip fire. Definitely an overall good pick to look into getting. So again, if you have marks and you just kind of want to test out weapons, this is one that you should get. This is if you're a fusion rifle guy. So this one and the Dead Orbit fusion rifle are definitely a look into. I will definitely most be buying any weapons that I've said so far. I will most definitely be buying and trying them out. Let's see. This one we'll see what we got. We got heavy payload. I guess this is a good, decent rocket launcher. Yes, it's not a good. Doesn't have the best velocity, but you have heavy payload. You could maximize the blast radius. Maybe use a linear compensator and tracking. It's a definitely a rocket launcher for tracking. That low velocity kind of helps out to adjust for. You don't want to have tracking with a fast velocity rocket. Is just gonna curve weird if they move. With the low velocity, more than likely you'll hit your target. So this is definitely something you should buy. It's the I guess so far right now it's one of the better faction rocket launchers, but the Crucible one's still, in my opinion, a lot better. So, but still, keep this in the back of your head. For new market, that's pretty much everything. The hand cannon is decent, but if you're looking for a hand cannon right now, the best one to get right off the bat out of the vendors is the Crucible one. So go ahead and pick that one up. But if you down the road, if you want to try this out, it's a decent roll to try. Not the greatest, but definitely worth a look at down the road. And finally, we are at the Vanguard. The Vanguard, I gotta say, there's not really anything that I would get. You do have this hand cannon, how dare you, which Luck in the Chamber, range Hammer Forged, and Icarus, but just the range itself, it doesn't go high enough. So I don't know. This is a hand cannon. Maybe you could get a better roll, but from here, uh, there's definitely something. Yeah, more you could use more range, at least for a PvP perspective. So that one's okay, but not the greatest. Uh, Another one that I saw was the pulse rifle. This pulse rifle has head seeker, perfect balance, and life support. Definitely something. It's on the slower. I'm not too sure if they got a buff. I don't really recall, but this is something that I have in the back of my head to give it a shot. So nothing really great from the Crucible, in my opinion. The sniper is not, it's not the best sniper there. So I mean, I would definitely go with the Crucible one. So nothing really great from coming from the Vanguard, but I just have this pulse rifle in the back of my head, and uh, maybe the Scout. It has Outlaw, small bore, and active reload, but nothing too great. You could probably get better rolls on these, so definitely look out for better rolls. But if you need something, a pulse rifle, this pulse rifle would do, but nothing great. So for right now, that's everything. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, these weapons are just weapons that I just looked at and decided that maybe those are ones that we should get for right now. Definitely be looking down the road for future weapons on maybe better rolls. See if you get better rolls on some of these weapons, and maybe gives them that little kick that they need to be, decent gun. So that's it for now. This is my first video on this. So guys, please comment, subscribe, leave me your input, what kind of things you would like to see. If you want to see some of the weapons that I got, that's also something. I definitely got decent weapons. So please leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.